Here you have found yourself watching Trauma Center New Blood again for the third to last operation, and it's filler, really.
Also injected a coloring agent into the patient as well. The affected areas should now have visibly different colors. Inject the antidotes into the areas with the same colors. Well, please open him up. Memorize the color and locations of the inflammations. Once you have them memorized, inject the sedative. The inflammations have been sedated. Please continue using the antidotes on the.
I skipped a little of what she just said, so in case you missed it, you essentially have a bunch of these inflammations. They are colorful. You memorize the colors, then you inject the white fluid, and then you have to inject the colored fluid into the correct colored inflammation, but when you inject the white fluid, they all turn gray. That's why you had to memorize them, you see. This is not really what I would call a hard operation, but it is somehow harder than Tatardi, despite being very similar. The reason is that if those inflammations burst, they do a load of damage. Not sure exactly how much, because whenever it happens, I lose.
Does it look like we'll see any more inflammations?
We can't let our guard down yet.
I really should have waited until this wave to use the healing touch, because you can see you waste a lot of it just waiting for them to appear. Plus, the previous wave wasn't all that difficult. However, I still managed to come through okay. The only real issue is the fact that when I was going for other fluids, I had the tendency to miss. And that's probably not going to make you lose, it'll just prevent you from getting all the bonuses.
All signs of inflammation have disappeared. His numbers are back to normal.
He should be alright now. Let's start closing him up.
Please close him up.
Send the data from the operation to the analysis team.
Understood. I think they'll be able to create a specific antidote using this data.
I hope so. I never want to perform an operation like this again.
You've closed up Mr. Anderson and completed the operation, of which there are only 2 left in the main game. However, they're both way cooler than the last 2, so until 7-5.